So here we are, part 4 of the 5 stocks over 5 days in 5 minutes, and this one is an absolute corker. But if you're from the Americas, you're going to need to jump into a canoe and take a short journey across the Atlantic to the UK. But trust me, not only is the arm workout worth it, this stock is a must-have in terms of diversification. But just remember, this is not financial advice, this is just the humble opinion of a bloke with a beard on the internet. A like is always appreciated, so if you do like this kind of video, please do drop a like down below, and if you haven't got a broker and you want to sign up on eToro, do it via the link in the pinned comment and you get lifetime access to the LWT eToro chat room, where I share my thoughts and thesis on some of the buys that I'm looking at buying as it happens. Now by now you should know the drill. Let's start the timer and let's go. In this video we're going to be talking about one of my favorite UK stocks of all time, LGEN, LEGN, also known as Legal & General. Legal & General is one of the biggest companies when it comes to insurance in the world, and definitely one of the biggest in Europe and, more importantly, the UK. It's quite funny that in one of the past videos someone actually commented, hope you do a video on LGEN. These tickers are already planned out, so yes, part 5, I'm not winging it, we already know what it is, drop your guess down below. But LGEN was definitely always going to make the list because of its high dividend, but also its potential in the future and why I love this company. If you don't know who Legal & General are, they're a well-diversified financial services company. They offer everything from financial advice to insurance and even invest into property. So if it's got some form of exposure into an investment or into money, there's a good chance Legal & General have some form of exposure there themselves. So inside the company, it's quite well diversified, which is one of the reasons I actually like it. This company has a proven track record and was founded nearly 200 years ago in 1836. And since then, it has evolved with the times, it hasn't fell away, and again is a household name in the UK. Fundamentally speaking, it is a £15 billion market cap, which is around about 20 billion US dollars, which if you're watching from the States might not sound like a lot, but trust me, that is a decent sized company on the London Stock Exchange, because you get all the Gucci tech companies and we're left with Taylor Wimpey and Cineworld. So thanks very much, America. But jokes aside, this is listed on the London Stock Exchange, and simply Wall Street's algorithm seems to think it is over 50% undervalued. Could that be true? Let's dig a little bit deeper. Currently, their PE ratio and PEG ratios are one of the best I have seen in over 2 years. Their PE ratio is coming in at a very sound 12, and their PEG ratio, bearing in mind if you don't know what a PE or a PEG ratio is, the closer to 1, in theory, the better value a company is. Their PEG ratio is, drum roll please, 1. They have a 1 PEG ratio, which means that it is good value if you just go on that alone. And again, their PE ratio is very good too, which should mean this company is fair value. Now, what you're all here for is their dividend. They offer a whopping 6% dividend, which is unreal. They have been increasing their dividend over the last few years as well, and their dividend is not monthly or quarterly. Unfortunately, it is semi-annually. I don't know why companies do this, but they do pay their dividends every 6 months. Now, TipRanks has 5 analyst reviews on this, and if you don't know what TipRanks is, it basically gathers analysts from all over the world, from various companies. They give their price thoughts and thesis, and it gives you a generic output. There's an affiliate link down in the description, but there's 5 analysts on this, and we currently have 3 buys, 2 holds, and 0 sells. If we go on their 12-month price target, the average consensus is this stock in 12 months will be at 340p a share, which warrants a plus 25% upside in the next 12 months. And again, to be clear, analysts are wrong as much as they are right, but these guys get paid to do this sort of thing, so maybe it's worth listening to them, but that's up to you, not financial advice. Looking on the chart, this stock is an absolute whippy mother flipper. It is a volatile play. Going over the past few years, we can see there is 30% dips, 20% dips, and then we reached the all-time high of 324p a share before the Miley Cyrus hit and crashed it all the way down to 139p. Since then, we've been grinding back upwards, and we are currently at 260p a share at the recording of this video, which warrants a little bit of upside if we get back to those pre-Miley Cyrus levels. But again, past performance is not an indication of future results. This stock could come down as much as it could go up. You need to make your own decision, blah, 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 blah. But this should warrant why I actually like this stock. It offers 20%, 30% discounts, even if you exclude the whole Miley Cyrus, where you can actually get in, get more shares, and get a better dividend return on your investment. But more on that later. Let's have a little talk about Legal & General as a company. Now, I do love this company because it's very well diversified in itself. It's got financial aspects, it's got insurance aspect, and it has a few property projects going on in the future too. Now, in my opinion, this should be on everyone's watch list continuously. It's always been on mine for literally years now, and I'm waiting for these big dips to buy in. In fact, in full disclosure, I did actually buy in during the Miley Cyrus and capitalized on it, and I did sell some of that already. So the overall consensus is Legal & General a dividend stock you should add to your portfolio. Am I buying? Am I selling? What should you do? Should you turn around 3 times, touch your toes, and then click buy with leverage? Well, that is up to you. Well, best of luck out there, and I'll see you in the next one in the final installment of the 5 stocks over 5 days in 5 minutes. Take care. Peace.